watched the mark on replay.
What's the hand?
And that's where the hand is, on the shoulder. I'll repeat what I said. It's be a very brave umpire not to pay the mark. But Kappa, 8 goals straight.
Well, bad effort.
8 goals straight from 10 kicks and 4 marks, 2 handballs.
Well, he'd have to be shaping up as one of the best players on the ground. Pete knocked out by McCann, pushed on by North again. A hand pass, badly directed one, comes back to McCann. He can't pick it up, he goes after it. Bolton's there with him. In goes Ackley, runs into plenty of trouble, can't get clear. A hand pass now up to Bays on the ground, replacing Mitchell. Up towards Capper again. Smith couldn't hold it. The ball is finally forced through for 1 point. So North Melbourne score was 8 goals, 351 to the Swans 14-4-88.
We're at the 15-minute mark of the third quarter now. Ball comes out to German. North Melbourne's most constructive player, Steele, takes the mark on the practice wickets. Atkins on the run on right centre wing. Good little player, this fellow. Short pass, Phil Cracker, superb mark. He's got the hand pass back again. That's not a bad sort of a shot. And Steele's put it through. Great goal, but they could just about put that down to Cracker. North Melbourne's 9th, 9-3, 57 to 14-4, 88.
I didn't think it was Steele, Pete, but I think that Steele gets the hand pass over now. We see Atkins coming through, and Atkins getting the ball out wide. Great play by Phil Cracker. A hand pass across, and Atkins coming back down the ground. Sorry about that, Pete.
Atkins' first goal. 16 minutes gone. Third quarter, 9-3 to 14-4. 57 plays 88. The only North Melbourne player to kick more than 1 goal is Peter German. And he's their leading kick getter as well. Bays, kick number 2 for the Swans. Well up toward full forward. Cracker and, not Cracker, but Capper and Smith. Passmore nearly had his head pulled off. It rebounds to Peter Smith. High ball up towards the half-back line. Mark missed out there and missed badly by Norman. Got grabbed, they were not in possession. Hand pass comes out to Bays for kick number 3. That could almost be a goal. Oh, what a great shot. He really battled hard for that one.
It was a bad mistake by Norman. Simple mark.
15-4, 94. Great kicking by the Swans. North Melbourne 9-3, 57. We're at the 17-minute mark now of the third quarter. The Swans doing it well.
37 points the difference. Down it goes. There's a mark. It'll be a mark to Phil Cracker out there at half forward from his brother Jim. A lead, but it's being ignored. Coming from Harris, who did play at full forward, I think, over in South Australia. There's the kick by Cracker up there to the goal. So it's a long kick. It's a goal. Oh, what a ripper. That was a magnificent kick by Phil Cracker. What a kick. That's his second. 10 goals, 363 to the Sydney Swans, 15-4-84. And they're putting a bit of life back in the game, North Melbourne.
Oh, they certainly haven't thrown the towel in, Lou. There's no doubt at all about that one, and that was an excellent goal. There's Phil Cracker there, pointing towards the scoreboard. And beautiful kick.
Looking at the replay.
Well, that's the score. 63 plays, 94. Centre bounce again, just over the 18-minute mark. There's no doubt North Melbourne playing a lot better. Grabbed by Ironmonger, hurried quick back over the half-forward line. They all missed that. It hits the deck. Passmore backing up well. Gives a hand pass over to Ackley. Ackley goes short. It'll be okay. This is Love with the ball. He nearly went off the mark, decided to go back. Short pass, dangerous. And there'll be a mark to McDonald, who's had his jumper half ripped off. He drives it back over the half-forward line, but left unattended that time as Dursman has had a very good third quarter. Ball back into the centre of the ground. This is Williams on his own. Quick hand pass coming over. Too long that time for Tui. Oh, Atkins shows a ton of pace. And look at him leave Tui for dead as he drops a short pass to Steele. There's a chance for North Melbourne to score again. Back it goes. And a mark. It'll be a mark to Harris. And Harris is only about 30 metres out from goal, directly in front. And as I said before, he played full forward in South Australia for South Adelaide. Did very well in the ruck the first quarter, but
got to run out of puff up there.
He certainly did, but I think he suffered with a bit of bad trouble because he was that high. His kick. It's 1 point. That was a fatal miss. So it's 10-4-64 to North Melbourne to the Sydney Swans, 15-4-94. 19.5 minutes gone of this third quarter, and North Melbourne still have a show in this match, Peter.
Yes, I wouldn't write them off yet. Good long kick by Browning, bringing the ball back into play. Bays can't take the mark. Holden slung to ground. Out to Williams. Cracker beats him for it. Oh, in goes McDonald with the jumper half off. He gets grabbed. And a few fisticuffs just to liven up proceedings. Atkins let one go and got one from Nagel for his corner. So that score was even.
I reckon you're very stiff to get a free kick against you the way McDonald went it after that. He made the play, went it after the ball.
It was a great tackle, though, by Stevie Wright, nonetheless, Lou.
Has to go back and take the kick again. Stevie Wright from centre-half back. Straight down the ground. Looking for Danaher. Got a push in the back from Passmore, and so he'll take the free kick. Carroll breaks away, but it does have to come back. Danaher on left centre wing. And 6 kicks so far, 2 marks and 6 handballs, and has kicked 1 goal. Danaher on the left half forward. Dennis Carroll leading Love in the race for the ball. That's a beautiful kick. Just about into the square. McCann in front, or had his name on it. I think enjoying move or being moved away from Kappa. Love again. Over the head of Danaher. Passmore too slow. Held it for a fortnight. Atkins gets the hand pass back to him. This time he gets his kick in. Dersma won't mess up that one. Chance again. This time Carroll out to Holden. Holden's left footer close to Dersma again. Up goes Love. Arsiri. Cracker. No. Jonas. No. Carter. Yes. Spins. Oh, Rod Carter does it well. Plenty of Swans players are there, and it's left to Holden. Holden to Williams. Williams on centre wing. Calling forward is Bolton. He'll get it. Doesn't get a favourable bounce. Does tap it further forward, but intercepting well is McCann. North Melbourne combining a lot better now. Atkins on right centre wing. Chance for a hand pass. Pings it on down to Arsiri. Arsiri looks for and finds Peter German. North Melbourne's leading kick getter into the square. Cracker on his own. Jimmy's got it. And North Melbourne looking a revitalised side at the moment. They've certainly found something. 22 minutes gone in the quarter. And Cracker has the chance to bring up his first goal.
Well, that triple Brownlow medalist, he picked this. He said, or he said it would be a chance for a revival for North Melbourne this third quarter.
They've got a way to go yet, but if they keep going in this vein, they can still win this match. Jimmy Cracker will goal from there. No mistake about that. His first. North Melbourne come closer. Sevens big league scoreboard, 15-4 to 11-4 at the MCG.
Yes, and once again, it came from excellent work by the North Melbourne defence. They've tightened up down there, and they are rebounding away. Atkins has been in the thick of things as he gets the hand pass across to Arsiri. Another findable player. German picking up kick number 20. And the long kick down. Well, nobody at all near Jimmy Cracker. So where was the defence?
First goal to Jimmy Cracker. North Melbourne looking a good side.
Just on the 23-minute mark. 24 points the difference now. Set about. Knocked out by the big fellow Einmung, but didn't go anywhere for him. Series doing pretty well. A good hand pass to Love, and North Melbourne go back into attack. Here's a chance. German's got it again. And he's no doubt North Melbourne's best player, and shaping up as the best player on the ground.
He could kick this, Lou.
Well, he's only about 45 metres out directly in front, and he's already kicked 2.
Make the difference 3 goals.
There it is on its way. Let's see the result. That'll be good. That's another goal. So it's 18 points the difference. And the Kangaroos are back in business. 12-4-66 to Sydney Swans, 15-4-94. Atkins is doing a pretty good job out there too on that wing position. Knocked out by McCann. There's a series. The hand pass to German. He fumbles it. Goes after it again. Taps it on. There's a go for Atkins with a hand pass back to Rasira. They're cutting it to pieces as it comes over to Coop. He's got to pick it up. He gives it to Jones, but he loses it. There's a chance for Neagle. He's grabbed around the neck, but at least he stopped him because he was away and running for sure. Well, they're putting pressure on them. Neagle takes advantage of everyone standing flat-footed there. That's a bit of experience for you as he goes for the long kick back to the centre of the ground. And that's Ackley taking the mark. Spins out of the pack like he did with the Swans. Drives the ball back to full forward. Up there towards Cracker and Browning. Cracker's got a chance. He's got it. No, it might have been touched. Oh, they're putting pressure on them now.
17 points the difference, and what a ball game. It looked a one-horse race at half-time, and shortly afterwards, when the difference was 48 points, Rod Carter goes defensively towards the outer side. McCann.
This has been a good move, putting him around the ground too, Bob, taking him away from that full-back position.
Yes, he's been, Zoe's been just let off the leash.
There's an Academy Award performance for you. That, I think, is McDonald wearing Guernsey #1. It's not live, obviously.
Well, he's had it ripped, the other one ripped off, Pete.
Good mark. He was looking for a 15-metre penalty, which would have brought him to within about 20 metres of goal. It's about 35 out. So should get the distance without too many problems at all. The accuracy is what's needed here. 77 to 94. Nothing in this match now. Donald McDonald. Get the distance and tap through for 1 point, or was it out of bounds from Ironmonger? And Phil Cracker let one go.
Well, Ironmonger gave him one first to go on with, I think.
I'll be picking on Ironmonger, but I don't think I'd pinch Phil Cracker's beer in a pub either, just the same. Now to the half-back line, pass more late on the scene. Stevie Wright gets well tackled by Arceri, picked up by McCann, who in turn gets it to Passmore. Passmore goes for a short pass to Jonas, who missed it. Ironmonger. Oh, Jimmy came in for the evener upper and gets away a free kick. Not sensible football from Jay Cracker. That wasn't great either. Browning. Out to the defensive side of the ground. Beats Holden over the boundary line. In front of Phil Cracker, it will be a boundary throw-in. Left half-back flank for the Swans, who lead 15-4 to 12-6 in a good game of football at the MCG. The two #1, Ironmonger and McDonald. McDonald wins that one. The two of them are there. Who's going to get it? It's Jimmy. Dersma just about got him. Good tackle. Off the hands of Jonas. Picked up by Rod Carter, showing a good turn of speed. Carter goes for the hand pass to Dennis Carroll. Carroll long. The Swan skipper to half forward. Crocker at the back. Goes the punch. That was effective. McCann, gets steamrolled. No free kick. Fair bump, says the umpire. Bays doing battle with McCann. He got up pretty quickly. Picked up by Passmore. Just about threw that one out. Crocker's kick is high and towards the boundary line. Underneath it, Atkins has a great third quarter and he marks.
Certainly playing well out there on that wing position, Atkins. A series been a star, and of course they're all coming into the game. Oh, that's a bad hand pass. It'll be a free kick to the Swans and Eagle. And Eagle's got it out there on the centre wing position. A little bit rattled the Sydney Swans as the ball goes up there towards Edmund. Punched away by Crocker. Played it safe that time and the ball is out of bounds. Ball out of bounds on the Sydney Swans half forward line. 16 points the difference. So North Melbourne Hinny with a chance now. Danaher against McCann. Knocked out by Passmore. Pushed on again by German out there to Atkins. It is, I think it is. Yes, a hand pass back to Smith. Smithers kickers over the half forward line, up towards the half forward line. Punched away by Dersma. Fumble going on. Dersma tries to back up. Coop pushes it out. Out to Big Ironmonger. The big fella stoops all right. Gets it out now to Hold on a short pass. And the ball is marked here now by Neagle. Neagle's kick is up towards the centre half forward position. Punched away by the North Melbourne defence. Plenty of fumbling going on. Ball smothered back from Crocker that time. It's Bolton grabbed by Crocker. That was a good tackle. And the umpire's going to ball this one up for sure. My gosh, that was a great tackle. Good tackle, Bob.
Certainly was, Luke.
Well, it's a tense game, and it's a good game now. It looked as though it was going to be a one-sided affair. It looked as though the Swans would have bolted away with this match. Ironmonger. Back it goes to Morwood. Paul Morwood. Crocker's got a chance to mark. His mate goes in to help him. Kicked off the ground. So go for a goal now. Coming up to Tony Morwood. He's got it through for a goal. And a badly needed one, so just to relieve the pressure. So it's 16-4, 100 points the Sydney Swans to North Melbourne 12-6, 78.
Well, it's a very rare occasion that Tony Morwood has been able to get away from John Law today, and Law's had a tight rein on him all day. And as Ross Smith missed that one, Tony Morwood very quick to grab the opportunity, and a nice goal, but he's had a hard job getting away from John Law.
Wilson and his wife. Carter and McDonald obviously not liking each other's aftershave.
What's that? What? Used to call that hacking in the old days, didn't they?
22 points the difference now. 29 3/4 minutes have gone in a very interesting third term of football. Picked up by Ironmonger. Can't get boot to ball or in fact a hand pass away. That was here. We haven't seen much of him this quarter. That was just about a throw, but it comes out to Love. Love up towards half forward. Opportunity for Crack. Paddles it further forward in front of Holden. Back to Jimmy Cracker. He'll go for a pass and they'll always find somebody. This time Jonas is the recipient, marking pretty well directly in front of goal. 30 minutes gone on the term. Jonas, high ball in towards the forward pocket, and it could be through. Yes, it is. Came around beautifully. A free kick. Free kick. What was it for, Bob?
Holding the man, Pete. Possibly a little technical, but no doubt it was there because umpire Sidebottom would not have given it otherwise. Yeah, so you can see McCann hanging onto the Guernsey.
So Rod Carter having that free kick before being held, not shepherded. Long kick by Carter. Ironmonger, good safe grab. Hand passes on to Tui, to Williams. Former Geelong players combining. Short pass by him in turn. 4 more. What is it, a mark? No, says the umpire, and a good decision. Coop gives it back to pass or steal it was. Harris to German. German from left half forward. He's gone in towards the full forward pocket. There was some interference there too, and North Melbourne fans thought they should have had a free kick. Picked up by Cracker. Cracker in turn back to Jonas again. Jonas, Bork, Bays has got him. He shoots just the same. It's high. And through, I think, for one behind.
I thought it might have been a free kick to McDonald. They were still hanging on when we got rid of it.
It was interesting, wasn't it? 21 points the difference. 31 and a half minutes gone, third quarter.
There have been a few occasions today where North Melbourne might have been on the wrong end of some of the decisions.
Yes.
I agree with you. Browning. So it's not the number of free kicks, but where you get them. That wasn't touched, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll wait on this.
Yeah, you're right, Pete.
Yes, it is a free kick. It's going to be taken by Steele. Steele at left half forward flank. Short pass. Oh, good play, Bolton. Out of bounds and a boundary throw in. Left forward pocket, or it would have been, had not the siren gone. And the scoreboard at three-quarter time in our match of the day on 7's Big League, the Swans 16-4-100, North Melbourne 12-7-79.
The 1986 Victorian Football League Premiership season is proudly sponsored by Carlton, brewers of Foster's Lager, Australia's favourite beer.
North Melbourne got off to a good start. They had the first 3 goals on the board and led by 6 points at quarter time, but a brilliant second term by the Swans, in which they booted 9 goals too. Set the match up for them. They led by 42 points at half-time. The Kangaroos came back in the third term to halve the deficit before going under by 25 points. Looking at the stats on the game, the Swans had 6 more kicks, 7 more frees, 5 more handballs and 6 more shots at goal. North Melbourne 6 more marks and 2 more hit-outs. In the goals at the match this afternoon, the star certainly in front of goals was Warwick Kappa. He finished up with 8 goals. 7's Big League, Sandy Roberts and Peter McKenna.
Forward zone. Kernahan was the target, fisted away from